a new year, a new chance to reinvent yourself. At least that's what we tell each other every year. New year, new me, right? We make these bold claims, set these goals on how we're going to get in the best shape of our lives, and learn all these new skills. And we do it for like 10 days. Then life hits, we stumble, and before we know it, we're back to the same old routines. Sound familiar? Aren't you tired of this? How many times have you been super motivated, only to lose steam and give up? This endless cycle of starting and stopping. It's holding us back from becoming the best version of ourselves. But have you ever stopped to think why this happens? What gives you that initial burst of motivation? Maybe it's a push from a friend. Maybe it's that moment when you realize you're not where you want to be. More often than not, it's the clean slate. The idea that with a new year, everything resets to zero. But the truth is, transformation doesn't come from a clean slate or a single burst of energy. It comes from something much deeper. And no one understands that better than Yusuke Urameshi. In Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke doesn't just get a clean slate. He gets a second chance at life. Literally. After his death, he's thrown into a new role as a spirit detective. But even with this incredible opportunity, he's still the same cocky, reluctant teenager. It's easy to say I'll change when life hands you a clean slate. Whether it's the start of a new year, a new job, or a big opportunity, in that big moment, the possibilities seem endless. You're energized by the excitement of a fresh beginning, fueled by the vision of the person you want to become. But that spark of motivation, it's fleeting. Real growth is a different story altogether. It's messy, challenging, and often uncomfortable. It requires more than just enthusiasm. It demands consistent effort, day in and day out, even when the initial excitement wears off. It takes self-awareness to recognize your weakness, the courage to confront them, and the grit to keep pushing forward, even when progress seems painfully slow. Yusuke's early days as a spirit detective highlights this truth perfectly. He may have stepped into a new role, but his attitude and habits stayed the same. The clean slate didn't transform him. It simply set the stage for the work that still needed to be done. Transformation isn't about starting something new, it's about sticking with it when the novelty fades. It's about what you do next when the excitement is gone and only effort remains. When Yusuke starts training under Genkai, we kind of see this play out. He wants the power, but hates the process. Sound familiar? It's like signing up for a gym on January 1st and realizing on January 2nd that burpees are kind of hard. And yet, Yusuke sticks with it, reluctantly at first. Slowly, through trial and error, he starts to change. But even as he grows stronger, old habits die hard. Each step forward is met with moments of doubt and regression, making it clear that growth isn't linear. It's a constant push and pull. The cycle of struggle and progress comes to light in one of Yusuke's most defining moments, his battle against Taguro. In this battle, he pushes himself to unimaginable heights, surpassing every limit he thought he had. The stakes are higher than ever, and he channels everything he has into victory. Not just for himself, but for his friends, and everyone counting on him. In the heat of the battle, it feels like he transformed, like this fight will be the turning point that solidifies his growth. And afterwards, he slips right back into this carefree, almost indifferent attitude, as if the weight of the moment never fully settled. It's not that he hasn't grown stronger, he's undeniably got stronger. But deep down, he starts to question whether anything has truly changed. Is he simply evolving into something new? Or is he just doing what he's always done? Fighting to survive, because it's all he knows. This moment reflects the struggle we all face when we're trying to change ourselves. I think this moment that Yusuke experiences reflects the struggles we all face when trying to change ourselves. We hit milestones, achieve victories, and we think we finally turned the corner, only to find ourselves falling into those old habits. those patterns. Transformation isn't about a single defining moment. It's about the continuous effort to align who you are with who you want to become, even when the battle's over. I think for Yusuke, everything shifts during the Chapter Black saga. Sensui forces Yusuke to confront his deeper purpose. Why does he fight? What kind of person does he want to be? This is the moment Yusuke realizes that change isn't about what others expect of him. It's about deciding who he wants to become. And isn't that what happens when we finally stick to a goal? It stops being about looking good or impressing others. It becomes personal. It becomes real. Yusuke's journey shows us that transformation isn't a one-time event. It's this messy and perfect cycle of effort, setbacks, and self-reflection. So as you step into this new year, I challenge you to rethink the new year, new me mantra. Instead of chasing instant results, just focus on one thing. Focus on staying consistent. The hype fades, but consistency, that's what builds real change. Because if Yusuke can grow from a delinquent teenager into someone who saves the world, then maybe, just maybe, we can stick to our goals a little longer this year.